there, my name's Jamie and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos about a little bit of everything. So, Demon Slayer. I love it, you love it, we all love it. So I wanted to make a embroidery tutorial, and this is actually my first time embroidering on clothing, and I had this pink hoodie, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. I wanted to create a DIY that was inspired by the show and pretty easy to follow. This is definitely a beginner tutorial in the sense that you're embroidering directly over just a piece of paper. It's super simple, and you don't have to do this on a hoodie like I did. You could do it on a tote bag, just the embroidery hoop itself. And feel free to use any photo from the anime. I just picked this one of Nezuko because I thought it was super cute, and I had a pink hoodie, so I wanted to do something with Nezuko on it. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
For this project, you'll need to print out the image you want to embroider over. I'm using plastic embroidery hoops, scissors and your sewing needle, embroidery thread. I ended up just using black, and then whatever you want to embroider on, I'm using a pink hoodie. Other things that are helpful is a ruler. I couldn't find mine, and then something to put inside your hoodie to make sure you don't embroider through both sides. So figure out how big you want your embroidery to be on the hoodie. And then I cut it out a little bit just so I could see if I liked the sizing. And this is where you can use your ruler. I wanted mine 4 inches down from where the hood starts, and then I was just making sure that it is centered as well to the armpit. Now you can cut out the design. I left little edges because we're going to start with pinning it down to our fabric. You can also see that I have 1/2 of the embroidery hoop already under, so I can center it to that as well. Once it's pinned in place, you can now put your embroidery hoop over it. And now you can begin embroidering. I'm doing the back stitch for this whole project, and I'm switching between using 3 strands to 2 strands to 1 strand of this embroidery thread, just depending on how thick I want the lines and where I want the borders to be. I printed out this photo in black and white just so that I can see all the lines really well, and I knew I wasn't going to be doing color at all in this pattern. But totally feel free to add color if you like. I think it would be a super cute design to add color even just to her eyes to make the pink really pop there. Then just continue going over the image. I took this slow because I found it helpful to really press the paper down to the fabric so that I knew exactly where the stitch was going to be landing. Showing off what I've done so far, I used single thread to do her entire face, so the eyes, eyebrows, and all of that. And I did the outside border of her with the 3 strands of thread, and then I'm gonna start going in with 2 strands of thread to add a little bit more detail. I eventually decided not to do the basket. I was originally debating it, but decided against it. And now I'm just gonna tie it off in the back and begin to cut off that excess paper. Started off with tweezers to pull out the paper, and then I eventually wet the paper as well, and then I found removing it was a lot easier once it was soaked. Here I'm going in and connecting any stitches that need some filling in, and then just adding a bit more detail now that I can actually see my design properly. And you are done. I tied it off in the back, removed the hoop, and then I found I needed to iron down my fabric to get rid of the circle imprint.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to see your Demon Slayer embroideries. You can tag me on Instagram at Jamie.Photo, and you can use the hashtag Jamie.Photo DIY. As always, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.